5 seconds to go. Start. I want to talk for a little while this week about shorthand writing. How many words a minute can you write at present? How many words a minute would you like to be able to write? Are you taking any steps to increase your present rate of writing? I think that there are very few of us who do not feel that we would like to be able to write more quickly, whether we can take down good shorthand notes at 50 words a minute or at 250 words a minute. There is always present a desire to add another 10, 20, or 50 words to our rate of writing. I think also that it is probably true to say that very few people ever reach the highest rate at which they could write. I believe that most writers could, with a little training and work, write more quickly. A question often asked is what rate of writing is required to meet the needs of most office workers? Often you will find that the answer given is to the effect that 80 words a minute will be good enough to carry the writer through most of his daily work. But experience had shown that in many offices this is not the case, and I think that those of you who are at present writing at 50 or 80 words a minute should make up your minds that you will continue your training until you can write at 120 words a minute or over. If when you leave your day school you are able to write at 80, make up your minds to use a little of your free time each week in perfecting your knowledge of the system and in increasing your rate of writing. You will not find it a waste of time to do this. The good situations in offices are given to those who can do better than the masses. There is too the question of your finding happiness in your work. If when you get out of bed each morning, you know that you are going into an office where you will be asked to do just a little more than you are able to do, you will not feel very happy about it. You will perhaps feel like the little girl who was 5 years old and had seen at school for 3 weeks. She was asked by her mother, well, and how do you like school? Oh, said the little girl, I wish I was married and out of it all. If you take a real interest in your work and know that you can easily meet the demands which will be made upon you, then you are likely to find happiness in it. Therefore, it is time well used in your early days if you work hard to become an expert writer. When you reach a rate of 80 words a minute, do not regard it as the end of the shortened road, but rather as a step on the road. Happily, our system of shorthand is such that it is very easy to reach 120 and 140 words a minute, and with a little work much higher rate can be reached. A few points for you to note are: always use good quality paper for your shorthand notes. Write lightly, passing quickly from one outline to the next and from the end of one line to the beginning of the next. A light and easy touch is a sure way to increase the rate of writing. Make sure that you have a good knowledge of the general rules of the system and of the special short forms. Read and copy as much well written shorthand as possible. While taking down, do not think of other things. Think only of the words being read out and of the outlines you are writing. Once you know the outline for a word or a set of words, there is no reason why you should not write that outline as quickly as the expert writer. Stop.